I'm speaking today to the European Union, the United Nations, and every international organization that claims to defend democracy. You tell the world that the will of people matters. You tell
breaking news amawulire si malungi eri abanankyukakyuka bwe twogerera ssaawa zineno Joel Ssenyonyi okuatendinga inauguration ya President Museveni ambikuletedde mu maaso ate omukulu guli mu kubeera ngulaba ku screen yo. Oh my god, osana kubyewulirirako mu maaso nabyo ambikuletedde ate ye omukulu byabakama ebibye si birungi abazungu kye bamukoze baagala adr forms. Video eno mbadde nkusaba soko gimpereka like bubo maze subscribinga wegette ku mukutu gwefe guno olunaku olwaleero nga bwe nkugambye aba NRM bafubye nnyo ku promotinga kiri ntino omukulu amanyikiddwa nga Joel Ssenyonyi abamu invitees fine bamu invitees naye agenda kubeerawo ekyo nakyo kikulu. Omukulu Joel Ssenyonyi agamba nti no, he is not honoring that invitation kubanga akimanyi bulungi president we his excellency Robert Kyagulanyi yawangula akalulu era ye tamanyi oyo agenda okola ki okulayira. Video ino soko girabe nga ba NRM bakipika. Oh my god, waswaza
nagamba ffe tulinde ku lwokubi ku kadi gye nnyina nze bwe nagibikudde emabega empite kororo okubeerawo mu kulayira emabega kuliko invited guests ba VVIPs n'abalala kuliko the leader of opposition
owa Uganda,
the leader of opposition
yanikoze
ye Joel Ssenyonyi, honorable Joel Ssenyonyi
mwamuyise
nkugambye ku kadi lwakuba njirese wali mu motoka naye nsobola n'okuyita omwana kati n'agindeetera emabega waayo kuliko abantu abayitiddwa the leader of opposition. Kitegeeza nti leader of opposition ava mu kibiina kya National Unity Platform era yakiikirira abantu b'e Nakawa. Tuli wamu we watuukira okubayitira ku mukolo okujja ku mukolo kitegeeza mwawangulwa. Ekyokubiri
namwe okulayira
eri national function bano balabika bagenda kavule byabwe ebyokuwayamu ebya bulijjo kakati you see office ya president nga eyita mu mutesitesi omukulu secretary to office of the president Haji Yunus Kakande n'abalala bonna ababeera mu office ya presidents ne minister wa presidents bayise abantu okubeerawo ng'abajulizi okujja celebrating kye tuyita inauguration and swearing in ceremony eya General Museveni nga president. Kakati bano be byabwe simanyi gyebajja simanyi babayise
mugenda kulayira ku lwokubiri nga bwe muteekateeka
enteekateeka zawedde dda
muli mutima muwulira ki
essanyu
eri bannayuganda abamu emitima egyennyise mugenda kulayira.
Alright, nga tupitadde ku mabbali abannayuganda beekyanze abalumbye ICC mbantegeza International Criminal Court wamu ne European Union Parliament bagamba His Excellency Yoweri Museveni anaatera okwerayiza kubanga bakimanyi bulungi nti no omukulu yabba akalulu kubanga ne DR forms mpaka nikati temala kubeera nga bazifulumya. Wano wenyini njagala nkubuuze gwe munankyukakyuka aliyo gwe munnayuganda ali ebyadala olowooza His Excellency Yoweri Museveni yawangula akalulu oba nedda? Video very sensitive nenjaga ulabe bana Uganda obuvumu bwe bayina. Imagine bana abana yobakwatako baba bagenda basi bamayisa naye ne basalawo okwogera mazima kama mbaya ni mbaya. Video ino soko kirabireko ongambe bana bavumu Katonda oba His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi yabajjawa.
as that human rights are universal, but I have one question for you. Do you see what is happening in Uganda? The Ugandan people have spoken and they have said no. Yet we see a government preparing for a swearing in that ignores the voices of the citizens. We see the silencing of the dissent and the suppression of our future. If you stand for democracy, why are you silent now? We don't need more statement of concern. We need action. We need you to stand with the people, not the person who is forcing his ways against our will. To my fellow Ugandans, our voice is power to the world. Your silence is your consent. It is time to react. The world is watching Uganda. And don't forget, dictators always fall.
I have created this video especially for the Europeans, for the Great Britain people, for the United States of America, and any other concerned person. We have seen that you continue to fund the dictator, and yet you say you are the masters of democracy. You are seeing the atrocities committed, our brothers killed and jailed, unfair elections happening, this and that is happening everywhere. But you choose to close your eyes. And when we come to you to tell you to stop funding the dictator, you say that, if we stop, how are we going to get our interest? You focus on what you gain instead of making sure that democracy prevails, that you prophesy every single day. Our brothers have been jailed, others abducted, killed, and so many people abducted on the streets, and these are documented and you see them every day. You see it in the European Parliament, you pass on a resolution, you talk, but with no actions. What are you waiting for to act? Should we say that you have lost power? Should we say that you have chosen a dictator to kill Ugandans, yet you gain from the country itself? Should we say that the dictator pays you not to act? Should we say that you are the masters of what we call racism that yet was there in the days before when you came and colonized our soils? You say that we got our independence, especially in Uganda in 1962. But are we really independent, or we are under indirect rule? We need these things to be done. The generation of today is seeing beyond. The generation of today is not the generation of yesterday. The European Parliament, you have sat, you have talked about all these things, but you have done nothing. When our people come to you, you ask them of the interest. Why do you choose interest against oppression? Why do you choose of what you get? Why do you choose diplomacy against the abductions, against the arrest, against the rule of law? Uganda today is perishing down. The people are dying. And all you focus on is what you get from the soil. So, you do not care about the people of Uganda. You do not care about the people of Africa. All what you have to do is to open your mouth in your parliaments and speak what you have to speak, what you feel like the people will hear and feel pity, yet action is not put into consideration. Our people are dying, and all you can do is to talk. If you cannot help the people, then do not talk about us. You continue funding the dictator. There we will see Muhoozi when he's killing our fellow Ugandans and tweeting every single day, raiding people's homes, and tomorrow we'll be seen shaking hands with diplomats from your countries. You continue funding and show that there is nothing is wrong with doing that. Why are you trying to show the people the side? Why don't you instead try to act positively and prevail what we call democracy in Uganda? We are tired of this. And we are here to warn you who are funding Uganda, who are putting money, who are lending money to Uganda, that when we get in power, you will not get paid even a single penny. Because we have told you that Uganda is getting in debts every single day. The dictator is selling out our country to you, and we are not going to allow that to happen. You need to stand up and make sure you put what you prophesy in action. Democracy must prevail. Rule of law must prevail. We are non-violent. We stand on what is the truth, on what is right. But instead, you want us to be violent. You side with the dictator every single day. And yet, you smile with us and say, it is really a pity he has been there for 40 years. That is not good. But you go back in your corners and talk against the people of Uganda, focusing on the interests, on what you get from Uganda. You want us to tell you what we are going to give you. You want us to tell you how we are going to maintain your interests when we are not free. How can I negotiate with you when I'm not free? Uganda needs to wake up, and you, the people of the United States of America, the people of the United Kingdom, the people of Europe, the European community, you need to put in action what you prophesy every single day. I remain Trinity K, the indignant son of the soil from Uganda, for God and my country.
Abalungi abatuwuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tukyaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo nsanyusa okubalaba. Amannya agange nze Sheikh Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo. Omuntu singa aba alina ebirwadde musomereddwa tunywa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulomba edduwa. Abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombera edduwa ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge naye ng'ali wala. Neetaase enamba yange yeeno eri 0707363711. Nammwe bannyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku dduwa ng'olina ebizibu viza zibuze amaka gakolongotana sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amannya go ebyo byokka bijja kummala nja kukulombera edduwa ojja kutereera. Olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa ey'awamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Salaamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.